North Korea could be moving closer than ever to nuclear war. The North cut off its hotline with the South. A North Korean delegate says there is no need for communication when, quote, war may break out at any moment.
And now the United States is sending a message of its own. The Pentagon says B-2 stealth bombers flew from Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri to South Korea. They dropped dummy bombs as part of a test exercise. Major Garrett is at the White House. Major, good morning.
Good morning, Gail and Charlie. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel spoke to the South Korean defense minister late yesterday afternoon, and a couple of hours later, those stealth B-2 missions were flown from Whiteman Air Force Base over the Korean peninsula. The unmistakable message sent to North Korea is as follows: if you are itching for war, the United States will defend South Korea to the hilt. North Korea beats war drums every spring when the U.S. and South Korea carry out military exercises. But this year's military rhetoric sounds more threatening and unpredictable. North Korea has severed all lines of communication with South Korea and placed its artillery and strategic rocket batteries on maximum alert, and it warns that war could start any day.
The intensity of the rhetoric is a lot hotter. The uncertainty is higher.
North Korea also conducted its third underground nuclear test in February, prompting another round of United Nations economic sanctions. It fired a long-range ballistic missile in December. All this prompted the U.S. to reactivate a missile defense system to defend against a North Korean launch and to add 14 more West Coast missile interceptors by 2017. President Obama's top advisors say North Korea is following a familiar pattern, one that ordinarily would not provoke much alarm. But this time, young dictator Kim Jong-un's agitated actions and volatile rhetoric has the White House on edge. Kim, only 30, might be trying to strengthen his position with the North Korean military bureaucracy. Even experienced North Korean analysts like former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, he's one of the few Americans with diplomatic experience to actually meet Kim, can't read Kim's intention.
Who's in charge? I think it's the military and the hardliners as opposed to the civilians in the foreign ministry. That's not good.
We do know Kim likes propaganda videos. One depicts North Korea invading South Korea. Another shows the U.S. Capitol and White House in flames. Some of this looks comical, but last week the U.S. guaranteed South Korea it would help it repel any North Korean military attack. There are new governments in North Korea, South Korea, Japan, and China. The only veteran in all of this is President Obama, and his team conveys a sense of outward calm and is reassured by the fact that with all these military maneuvers, a key trading post on the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea remains open and it's business as usual. Even so, here at the White House, war anxiety is on the rise.
Major Garrett, thanks.